kill him up top. That's what I'm talking about.
We are at it again, and on this episode of Heartlandia, we find ourselves in Sumner, Missouri, at the base of a place best known for the feather river that flies in the sky. Today, we're meeting up with the duck hunting kingpin himself, Tony Vandemore, and he's agreed to give us an exclusive look into his life. And I want to hunt, so let's go. Tony Vandemore, hey.
Tony Vandemore.
Pleasure to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for having us come out here today.
Absolutely, I'm glad you made it all right.
I'm glad we're down here because this is probably the most exciting time of the year for me and the most busy for you.
It is. This is a hectic time of year for me. You actually made it just in time. I've got a couple of my guides here. We're just reviewing a game plan. We're gonna go out. We've got a few pumps to fill up this afternoon. We're gonna watch a few of the duck holes and see what's going on.
I know how busy you are, so I would love to jump in. This is one of my favorite things to do, and I'd love to learn as much as I can from you while I'm here, so.
Well, yeah, well, come on in. We'll meet the guys, and then we'll get ready to roll.
Awesome.
Hey, boys, Gunner made it in.
Hey, Gunner.
These are a couple of the guides.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Mark Bloss. Nice to meet you. Yep.
I'm afraid you interrupted their nap. They just got done with
They're probably
lunch.
pissed at me then.
But we're burning daylight, so we better get going.
So what is this property we're going to right now?
One of our bigger complexes is a whole bunch of flooded corn, some managed moist soil,
So how many different farms do you got?
and it's roughly 12,000 acres.
Once you guys start kicking these pumps on, you running them all night?
Basically, you leave it flooded, and then you take the water off late spring, and it's gonna come up in millet and smartweed, which are good natural duck foods. So it doesn't look like much, you know, it's basically a pond in the woods, but with a lot of aggressive calling, decoys, you know, these ducks that are going out to eat will be falling in here right in your face.
So would you say that this is the majority of your conservation work right here?
It is, yeah. I mean, this is one of our bigger ag complexes. I'll try to plant 2/3 corn, 1/3 beans. And basically what we'll come in and do is we'll cut the beans and leave all the corn for the birds. From a duck standpoint, they like it.
Judging off the amount of birds out here, I think they're thriving, that's for sure.
Yeah, they're having a pretty good time right now. You look at them all over there.
Oh, yeah.
Good Lord.
I'm a hunter, grew up hunting, and usually you find the cases, I mean, it's kind of like a family tradition, your grandparents or your parents. So what was your earliest memory of duck hunting?
My dad and grandpa and uncles used to take me to blind when I was in diapers. You know, it's all I've ever known. I don't even care if I pull the trigger. I mean, I've got my dog, I get to call, I'm with good friends. I mean, that's what hunting's all about. I mean, it's the camaraderie, it's telling jokes, it's the memories. You know, the last thing about the hunt for me is pulling the trigger. A lot of stories get told here at the end of the day.
I was gonna say, this must be the watering hole of the whole operation.
It is, you know, this is
where
where
everybody's coming after we get done hunting all day. What was your inspiration behind developing Habitat Flats?
You know, for us, it was originally, we just wanted to create good duck hunting ground. And it got to be where we were developing farms, and when it's only 3 or 4 buddies, you can only shoot so many ducks. So we decided to start Habitat Flats and kind of offset some of the management costs by taking a few groups a year.
Okay.
And it
really snowballed from there.
I mean, there's so much to do. It's hard to try to balance everything. I'm very, very lucky. I've got an awesome wife. She's extremely supportive. I've got a 3-year-old daughter. And actually, I mean, this year, on opening day, she made her first trip to the duck blind.
Did she enjoy it?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. She didn't figure out that we had to kill something first, but you know, she's gonna have a lot of good opportunities for hunting and growing up in it, but it's up to her. Come on in, bud. This is the shop. This is where all the guides keep our gear. We got your gear hanging up and ready for you. What we're gonna do in the morning, basically we're just gonna get ready here. We're gonna go about probably 3 or 4 miles. We're gonna get the decoys set. Once we get there, we don't leave any decoys out. We don't want birds getting used to them.
Yeah, so you gotta set them every morning.
Yep. Going to one of my favorite spots called Love Lake.
Is this another one you guys had to flood to get it?
This is actually a natural one, but we do have to flood it. But it's between the refuge and the flooded corn.
I do keep hearing the dogs whine over there.
Oh yeah.
It strikes my heart. So can we take a look at them?
Absolutely. We're gonna have 2 of them with us tomorrow. We're gonna have Rebel and we're gonna have my dog Kai. All of our guides, we've all got our own dogs. I mean, that's a big part of why we hunt. You know, we love to watch our dogs. So they're gonna be on remote sits on either side of the blind.
Well, I don't want to keep you up. I'll let you get to bed because we got an early morning.
And then I'll see you bright and early in the morning.
Awesome.
Looking forward to it.
Let's do it. From like the duck language perspective, what are you calling to them? What are you trying to tell them?
I usually try to pick out, not one duck, you know, they'll all be fine, but the one that you can see him, he'll start hesitating, he might miss a wing beat, kind of start sailing a little bit.
He's thinking about it.
And then I'm talking just strictly to that bird. Once you get him to lock, the rest of them usually come with him. Come on.
Compared to when it's sunny, compared to, you know,
sun you can hide, you got shadows. When it's just flat light, they can see in these holes and see us sitting here. So that's why it's very important today that we're not moving around and the clouds just kind of equalize it. Kill them up top. Dog is probably the biggest conservation tool a hunter has. They outswim us. I mean, we don't have a nose like that. Find them when they get buried up in this grass.
I mean, when you're working with your dogs, do you train them immediately on the blind so they know where they're going?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, all summer long, you got to train them in the same scenarios you're going to hunt in, out of a boat, on dog stands, ramps.
From the bottom of my heart, all I can say is thank you for the experience you've given me, because it's been a learning experience for me. And I've pulled a lot of information out of you that just took for myself. So
hey, glad to have you here. Enjoyed it. I mean, this is what we built this place for, is to share it. And glad you got to experience it.
I mean, we got to see everything from this fantastic lodge and the land you've developed with Habitat Flats, the conservation efforts, Kai work, which is a beast.
Hey, we got to have a good duck hunt too.
Absolutely. Honestly, that's the most ducks I've ever seen in my life. We didn't get to pull all of them in, but there was more than I've ever seen. One of the taglines I put on my music and this adventure and all the things I do in my life is that I tell my life through chords and words. So naturally, this experience has kind of struck some of that. And I think most of the duck hunters, since all of us here are duck hunters, would, I mean, kind of relate to that. And if you guys don't mind, I'd play that for you.
Absolutely, let's hear it.
light 'em up, yeah, hit 'em hard before they're gone. Take them for the love, my dog's already hitching a run, but don't forget, son, when the shooting's done, this is what the memories are made of. So take them, light 'em up, yeah, before they're gone. Yeah, take them and light 'em up before they're gone.
Man, that was super. That's a good ending.
Thank you very much.